Hey, my name is Jeff Drake. Welcome to Perfect Plan B. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. I'm glad you're here for a minute with me. Hey, I want to share a couple of tips and ideas that may be useful to you. They've been useful to me, and especially in 2019, they're becoming more important than ever. You know, my quick story is I grew up in a small town. After moving away from Orange County as a kid in Southern California, we lived by Disneyland. I was a little kid, just right after it opened, I got to go when I was a little baby guy. And when I was through about 8 years old, we'd go pretty often because we lived about a mile and a half away. Well, my family was from a rural area and decided to go back there and start a business. So I grew up out in the desert of Southern California, along the Arizona, California, Nevada border, Colorado River. A lot of fun outdoor activities growing up as a kid. I went away to college, got some college education, got to work in the retail industry, worked my way up in management and a few chains of department stores. Things changed there. They start going bankrupt, right? Along the way, I was always an entrepreneur and always dreamed of doing my own thing full-time, even though I did a number of things that were fruitful part-time. Learned a lot of lessons and got my feet wet with the idea of being a business for myself in a lot of different enterprises. Some of them worked out very well. Along the way, that retail company, the last one I was with in 2009, was going bankrupt. And one of my suppliers actually hired me to run their company. It was a front-end side job of a wholesale manufacturing company that distributed, designed, imported, and distributed products to the mid-tier department stores. And I had a great run there for a number of years, and things changed when one of the partners became sick and passed away. And I knew all along I should have been doing something else on the side. I should have been building my own thing before that. But, you know, one day you're handed walking papers when you aren't expecting them, when you think you're at the top of your game, earning more money than you've ever earned in a career in your life, and suddenly it's gone. All right? That's where I was about 18 months ago. And so retooling, if you will, re-engineering and planning what the next step is going to be. And so I went into the insurance business and I work in the employee benefits arena, and I've had some nice progress and growth there. But like anything, it's a building process. You got to start from zero and build. And I've also gotten involved in the home-based business industry with some great situations happening there. It's good stuff. But here's my point about my story. Being complacent and sitting back and thinking things are always going to be the same and never going to change is ludicrous, all right? That would fit the definition of insanity pretty well, I think, based on my experience. What we need to do is go ahead and address those things that we really want to do, that deep down inside we've always cherished the idea of doing that we're scared to do, audacious, scary, big goals. But right now, at the beginning of 2019, or whenever you're watching this, you need to get a pad of paper, you need to get a pen, and you need to write those things down. You just need to put it to paper, okay? You need to do it. Get one of these, and in the morning, get yourself a cup of coffee and get up earlier, even an hour earlier than everyone. Have that coffee or whatever you like to drink in the morning to give you a little energy and a wake up, a snack, orange juice, whatever it may be, and start writing down your ideas of what you would like to have your ideal situation be. You've got to do that. You've got to start. You've got to start somewhere, and that's where you start. And then you become entrenched in doing that, doing a little thought session every morning, and it'll help the ideas begin to gel and grow. And you'll write your big goals down. And what you're going to learn to do is to erase the things that are time wasters. The things that drag on you, that drag on us, that waste our time, they're really the dirge, the scourge, the wasters of our life, literally. It keeps you from keeping the main thing the main thing. Distractions will do that to all of us. Now, think about it. Think at what age you are right now, whether you're in your 20s, your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, or wherever, even if you're a teenager, wasted time has happened to you. You got to be able to identify what's a wasted activity and squelch it. You need to neutralize that thing and kick its butt down the street and get it out of the way. and focus on the main thing. And you can only do that with 2 or 3, 4 things maybe a year, big things. Yeah, you got smaller things you got to accomplish and other things to do, but you prioritize. Then you dedicate some time to those things and you learn the skills and put the effort in, and results begin to come. Even if it's so slow at first, if it takes time. There are plenty of mentors and people that specialize in the area that you have an interest in that can help you. They're easy to Google, they're easy to search on YouTube, they're easy to find. Now, there's a lot of gurus that want to sell you stuff. Screw that, all right? There are some helpful things out there to buy, but you don't need to buy and choke yourself financially to get some good starting points and building blocks going. It's not about selling you a product or a service that's going to be the answer. Take it from me. None of them fulfill their promise to this date. Now, there's a lot of helpful things in those products, but they aren't a turnkey deal, all right? It's going to be up to you, and it's going to be up to who you circle around you and what system of support you plug into to help you. But you got to start with a goal, a dream, a goal, and activities that are going to build that into fruition and reality. It can be done. It's being done all the time. There's never been a better time to be alive in terms of opportunity for you as an entrepreneur to do something on your own, to prosper and increase yourself financially and emotionally, mentally, skill set wise, even spiritually, as you dig into yourself and find out what's it going to take. Where is it? It's in there. You've been created as a masterful creation, and you can go out and do amazing things. You got to find out what it is you want to do and then put some energy behind it, some serious energy. And that's called work. That's okay. It's not like digging ditches, but it's wonderful. You're going to meet wonderful people. You're going to have wonderful things happen, but it's going to become something you're going to have to do that's on the fringe of fear, we'll call it. It's going to be uncomfortable at first, probably, more than likely. And as you grow, it's going to continue to hit those walls of fear and discomfort. But that's where the action is. That's where the good stuff takes place. So there's some food for thought. I just wanted to get the wheels turning. If you're a person that's got great goals and things going on already, and you know the skill set to do that, fantastic. If you don't, though, hit me up. I've got a PDF that'll spell out step by step what to do what I was describing here to fruition. And I don't want to charge you anything for it. I just want to give it to you and help you have impact in your life and, most importantly, in the lives of others. When you serve others is when you are delivered success in your hands. That's how you become successful, is by delivering value and service to other people and by focusing on their needs with what your goal or dream is focused on. That's what's going to create the results and success for you. I just want to encourage you to reach out to me and let me know you want to have my system that I'm using for goal setting and materializing those goals and making them work for you. I encourage you to do that. I want to wish you all the best in this coming year. Huge success. I hope we connect, and I hope we get to talk soon. Have a great day. Bye for now.